With every step that I take, I don't feel good and my body starts to shake. I fell in love with a girl I haven't seen her met so far. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who sees what they say it takes to be a man and what a man can be. It's all a lie, it's all a fraud. They only feed you with what they're being fed. Sometimes I still feel it's all so wrong. So why don't you take it all? Take it away from me. 'Cause someday I'll leave this place, even if cities don't run away. Don't run away. Well, it makes me lose my mind, but I don't get it why everybody's moving so fast and I'm not even blinking with an eye. But I don't want your badge, I don't need no gun. I'd rather bleed truth than feel misunderstood.
Different kind of adventure for you. Today is the first time ever. Fury stayed home. I need some works on the brakes, and so we've only taken Starlight. So Chantal and I are solo this weekend, and we've come up last night on Friday night up to this beautiful campsite here, and to set us up closer towards the Acadian Peninsula, which is our destination for this weekend. This is unknown territory once again. None of us have been here yet. We don't really know what to expect. We also don't really have a concrete plan for this trip either. We have an idea, we have the trailer, we have the Jeep, and that's about it. We have a lot less of the commodities that we have with Fury typically. This is a bit more of a back to basics type of adventure, and stay tuned, find out, see how it goes. of Miramichi right now, and there is a ghost story here too. There's a ghost story here about a headless nun that apparently is guarding a bridge from pirates or something like this. I'm gonna dig into this story and find out more. But anyway, we're here, so we're gonna go check it out. I found out a few things about the headless nun. And so apparently the story is that she was born in France and she came over on the ship to help the Acadians that were battling the British at the time. So the British had just built, no, the French had just built a fort here at French Cove Road, I think it's called.
I think so.
Yeah, at French Fort Cove. So there's a fort there, and so she was in charge of a charity. So that means she was in charge of a bunch of money to help people in need. And so it was said that she buried that money somewhere to keep it safe. But when that came out, it became known. Then one night she returned from helping someone, family in need. She was apparently robbed by one or a couple of people that were after the money, and she did not give up the location of where the money was. And as a result, they killed her and they chopped her head off. Her body was returned back to France, but she was buried without her head because the head was lost. They couldn't find the head. And to this day, the story says that she haunts the area looking for her head. So her spirit is not at rest because she hasn't been buried with her head.
Okay.
And so people say that at night they've seen her walk around asking for where her head is, or helping someone to find the head so she can be buried with the head. Another version says that they see her walking with her head in her arms, like she found her head, but she's asking for it to be buried with her, to be sent back to France so it can be buried.
So they see her like
So
a ghost, or?
apparently, like you see like a ghost. Yeah. So another French Fort Cove here. There's a fine sign.
I'll go turn there.
Oh yeah. That's bad. Okay, so we just stopped to chase some moose that was on the trail. Well, not chase, but like, try to get a shot of the moose that was on the trail. We just noticed the trailer was squeaking quite a bit for a little while now. I thought it was just the suspension being maybe dry or getting a bit seized up, but it turns out the bearing is completely gone, so check it out. Now, this is literally writing on steel. Not entirely sure what we're going to do about this just yet, other than go into town and hopefully find a bearing and fix it. Oh, what about over there? Hang on, I'm going to go check on foot. Yeah, I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check, okay, before we commit it. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, come down here. Okay, we're just going to hide it here. Thinking this is remote enough for it to not be an issue for a few hours. So loop it around like this. I'm going to park it here. Okay. First thing, I think I'm going to take the gas out and fuel it up. And maybe the cooler too.
Want the cooler, yeah. Because if we need to stay there, do you think we need to remove the wheel and take the wheel?
This one?
Why?
So it doesn't get stolen?
No.
No, the wheel is not, the bearing is not attached to the wheel.
Okay, so it
No,
doesn't
the wheel
matter.
is not, no. No, I thought you meant like so it doesn't get stolen.
No, I thought like it will be with a part you can take it and we can repair and come back.
No. Unfortunately, there's no bearing left to take in. So might have to buy a few different bearings just to get one that's the right size.
Yeah.
Okay, so we pretty much stripped the trailer put everything in the Jeep that we could put in, and it's hidden from sight here, so hopefully it'll be okay, and hopefully we'll be back in time before someone with ill intentions gets a hold of it. Up a bunch of stuff from Canadian Tire, hoping we get the right socket size and the right bearing kit. We just bought a whole bunch, hoping to have the right size by chance. Gonna grab some food and then I'm gonna head back into the woods out of Bathurst. So it's Canadian Tire. Gonna grab some McDonald's just so we don't have to waste time cooking food later or stop for lunch. This guy has an awning on his Subaru. Huh? This guy has an awning on his Subaru. Probably. Stripping for the camera. So we're on our way back to the trailer. Hopefully it's still there. So we can do this repair somewhat unmolested. Okay, there we go. Well, that's not really helping. Got the castle nut off and it's still intact, so that's good.
Yeah, I'll put that there.
A little bit of grease might help. It's gotta be like this, huh?
Is it the other side? No, it's that side.
Because it goes like this. You're sitting inside of it. And then the grease seal goes on top of it like this.
What?
Close it. And can you give me that piece of paper, the box, the packaging?
What?
So if you do have, if you have an M101 Canadian 2 trailer, the 1 3/8 axle and some 1/1/16 axles, what it says on here, the outer bearing fits, but the inner bearing with the seal is like just by a fraction of a millimeter bigger than the factory. So I had to reuse the old ones, which is just a temporary patch. It's not a solution at this point, but it'll get us home. But anyway, I thought you might want to know the inner doesn't fit, the outer fits. And this is a 1.5 inch drive, which is the other question I had that I posted on the forum, the M101/416 trailer page, and I wasn't able to get a good solid answer on that, so that's what it is. So think we're okay. And the dust cap it fits, but it's a little bit too small. So just gonna put a layer of tape on the outside of this to make it a little bit more snug, and then just tape it onto there. So I'm gonna give this to Chantal to do while I'm gonna clean up the hub. Garbage. Good. It's a pretty neat spot. Able to get down there, we can clear this open a little bit more, use the machete, get down the river. There's a fire ring here. Fold the tent out this way. So a fire ring. Only 2 beer cans in it. 2 Bud Lights, of course. Not too bad. We'll pick those up. Hard at work.
Why, I found some wood.
Yeah, good. Have a fire.
I'll just cut it.
All right, let's get set up. This one is probably going to rip right now. Tight. Yeah. That's the other thing too, these have become so brittle over time. Like, you can literally just rip them like this. I'm not sure, I think it's polyester, but it's that same material that just disintegrates into tiny little, I know you can't see that, but tiny little dust, it just disintegrates. think I should only fly the drone on the way out of here.
Who is like you, skies of love? You rescued me when hope was lost. You made me clean. You paid the cost. You took my shame in unrelenting grace. You broke my chains, and I'll never be the same. What could I do without your love? And where could I search the skies above? Who is like you in all the earth? Who is like you, skies of love? What could I do without your love? And where could I search the skies above? Who is like you in all the earth? Who is like you, skies of
Okay, so we just left the camp. Going to Bathurst again today, this time with the trailer. Passing through, and then we're going to make our way to the peninsula, the Acadian Peninsula today. See how far up we can make it, hopefully all the way up to the lighthouse on the Cape. Maybe, maybe not. We have a beautiful day for this. The forecast is calling for 30 degrees, I believe it is. It's sunny, and we'll take this day driving and traveling mostly, because we'll be heading home tonight. So, but looking forward to the peninsula. Neither one of us has been there yet, so should be interesting. So out of convenience, we just skipped breakfast and coffee this morning. We're gonna head into town and just pick up Tim Hortons coffee and a bite to eat. Having no faults, let's go check them out. it's vacation time. It's only half a day, but nonetheless, vacation. We got pretty much probably all pavement from here on out. I don't think there's any other trails. There's nothing that's planned. We're just going to drive the peninsula, all on the roads, get the freedom panels off. So it'll be a nice sunny Sunday afternoon.
Let me tell you a story. When I was young, I had dreams of glory. Oh, these mistakes seem to come like a flood, until my days, they were done. But I don't wanna feel like wishful thinking. Pick myself up and move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for the dreamer. I say run, let it shine that glory. Like you were young and you had no worries.
Yesterday when the trailer broke down, I didn't think we were going to make it to Miscou Island. However, today we managed to reach our goal, and we got there at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Weather was beautiful, everything went really well, and the trailer is still holding up just fine. We're on our way home now, taking the long scenic route home, but we got about 3 or 4 hours ahead of us before we get back. But this concludes another great adventure. A bit of different kind this time, and if you enjoyed this video, as always, I hope you like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes coming out. We have the big loop coming up. It's going to be a week-long trip, and there's going to be probably 4, 5, or 6 episodes coming out of that trip alone.